Okay, good afternoon to all. So today our topic is heap in data structure. So first we should know what is the meaning of heap. So heap is basically a data structure that is tree based and that satisfies the heap property. And I told you later what is the heap property, and where each element is assigned a key value or weights. The lower value always has a parent node with a higher value key. This is called the max heap structure, and among all nodes, the root node has the highest key. It means in max heap, the root node has the maximum key value among all nodes in the tree. Sometimes a tree-based structure has a reverse structure rule, where an element with a higher value always has a lower key value as a parent node. This is called a min heap structure, and among all nodes, the root node has the lowest key. What does it mean? It means that the root node has the lower value among all the nodes in the tree. So heaps have several vacancies and variances that acts an abstract data type priority queue implementation with high efficiency. Many applications such as graph algorithm like Dijkstra algorithm require the implementation of priority queue where heap data structure is used. So in heap data structure, we can perform various operations like find max element, find minimum element, delete max element, and delete min element. So heap include functions that perform merge, insert, and key changes. So these are the basics about the heap. Now I'm going to share you the So now next we proceed to the binary heap. So a binary heap is basically a binary tree with the two properties. The first one is the ordering property and the second one is the structural property. What is ordering property? In ordering property, elements in the heap tree are arranged in a specific order. This gives rise to two types of heaps, min heap and max heap. The second property is structural property. What does it mean? It means binary heap is an almost complete binary tree. If this condition is satisfied, then it has all its level completely filled except possibly the last level, and the last level is strictly filled from left to right. Later I will take the example and explain the meaning of these. So now next, the types of heap. There are basically the two types of binary heap, max heap and min heap. These two are our topic of discussion today. So first we proceed with max heap. In max heap, it conforms to the above properties of heap that I have explained earlier. Every node contains greater or equal value element than its child node. Thus, the root node contains the largest value. So just take an example. Okay, suppose this is our tree in which there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 elements in the tree and we call this at max heap. So first check the properties of max heap and verify whether it is a max heap or not. So what is the property of max heap? The property of max heap is that the root has the maximum value and all the nodes that are either the left child or right child, or in other words we say the left and right subtree have values lower than the root value. So here we see 90 the maximum element and 90 the root, and all the other child of either in the left or in the right subtree have lower value than the root. So this is the max heap, and this is the property of max heap that the root node has values larger or equal to the child nodes. So this property is satisfied. So we can say that this is the max heap since there are values 90, 89, 70, 36, 75, 63, 65, 21, 18 and 15, and among all these values 90 is the maximum value, and we see in the diagram that 90 is our root. So the condition is satisfied and the max element is at the top of the root and all the other nodes are the child nodes either in the left subtree or in the right subtree. So this is the example of max heap. So we see that every node contains greater or equal value element than its child node. This condition is satisfied. And second, it is almost a complete binary tree with its last level strictly filled from left to right. We can say that this is also the binary tree since the property is satisfied here. Now the second binary heap type is min heap. So in min heap, every node contains lesser value element than its child node, and the root node contains the smallest value. It means that's the reverse of max heap. Just take an example. Suppose again, I am taking the example in which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are 10 nodes, and in root, we see that the key value at root is lesser than all the elements either at the left subtree or at the right subtree. Just check. 10 is the root, and on the left of 10 is the value 20, and on the right of 10 is the value 30. So these two values are lesser than, no, these values are greater than 10. It means this is the min heap since the root has the minimum value. Again, just check at this level, 20 is the root, 50 is the left child, and 40 is the right child, and these two values are greater than this, or in the other word we can say that the root has the lesser value than the child nodes. So at all level we can see that the property of min heap is satisfied. Here, if let's start with 50. 50 is the root, then 100 is the left child, and 89 is the right child. So these two child values are greater than the root value. So we can say that this is the min heap. So here the property of min heap is satisfied, and it is also an almost complete binary tree. So these are the two types of heap that we are going to study. The first one is the max heap, and the second one is the min heap. What are the differences between max heap and min heap? In max heap, the root node had the highest value, and in the min heap, the root node had the lesser value. So just take an example to explain. Suppose consider a binary max heap implemented using an array. We are taking the example of max heap. So we have given 4 arrays and the elements are inserted into it, and we have to tell which of the following array represent a binary max heap. It means we have given 4 options, and upon inserting the item into the binary heap, we have to tell whether it holds the max heap property or not. So first let's check the part 1, and the elements are 25, 14, 16, 13, 10, 8, and 12. So just since the elements are inserted in array, we just keep on inserting it. Like first we insert 25, then after 25 the next element will go on to left, and 14 will go to the left. Again the next element is 16, it will go to the right of 16. Now the root child place is full, so next the element will be inserted at 14. It means it becomes the child of 14. The next element is 13, so 13 will go to the left of 14. Again the next element is 10, then 10 will go to the right of 14. Then at this time 14 is also full, so we proceed to the next node, that is 16. So the next inserting element is 8, so 8 will go to the left of 16. And now the next element is 12, so 12 will go to the right of 16. So what we have to do, we have to just keep on inserting the element, just make a root, insert element to the left, then to the right, and after inserting left and right, again proceed to the next element, insert to the left and right till all the nodes are inserted. So after inserting these values, we have to see whether it is the complete binary tree and holding the property of max heap. So just check the values that are inserted: 25, 14, 13, 10, 8, 16, 12. So among all these values, the highest value is 25. So if it is a max heap, then 25 should become the root of this max heap. So we see yes, 25 is the root. So just check the left and right childs have value lesser than 25. Yes, 14 and 16 are the left and right child, and their values are lesser than the root, that is 25. So yes, the property is hold. Then again, check at the node 14. The left child is 13, the right child is 10, and the values of 13 and 10 are lesser than 14. So yes, the property of max heap holds here. Again, proceed to the right child of 25. 16 is the right child. And if we consider node 16, then the child of 16 are 8, the left child, and 12, the right child. and the values are 8 and 12, and these values are lesser than 16. So yes, the property of max heap holds. So by looking at the tree completely, we can say that yes, this holds the property of max heap, and this is a max heap. Now again, we proceed to the second part, that is 25, 12, 16, 13, 10, 8 and 14. So now again insert, just first insert the root 25. Again the next element is 12, 12 will go to the left of 25. Then 16, 16 will go to the right. Again the 25 root place is full. So again just proceed to the 12 and then insert element to the leaf node here. The next element is 13, 13 will go to the left. The next element is 10, 10 will go to the right of 10, 12. Again the 12 becomes the root and its place is full here. So next we proceed to the node 16. The next element is 8, insert 8 at the left of 16. The next element is 14, insert 14 at the right of 16. Now till now we have inserted all the elements. Now we have to check whether this is a tree that holds the property of max heap or not. So we have to check first. So it is a complete binary tree, yes. We can say that it is a complete binary tree. And every node does not contain a greater value element than its child node. Why? Because see, if we check the node 25, yes, 25 value is greater than 12 and 16. But when we proceed to the node 12, the 12 has left child 13 and right child 10. So this 13 value is greater than 12. So if it holds the property of max heap, then 13 should be at the place of 12. So we can say that yes, this property doesn't hold because 13 is greater than 12. So we can say that this is not a max heap. Now next proceed to part 3. In part 3, the elements are in the order 25, 14, 12, 13, 10, 8 and 16. So just keep on inserting these elements. First insert 25, then 14 will go to the left, 12 will go to the right, and after that 13 element, 13 will go to the left of 14, 10 will go to the right of 14, again insert 10, after 10 insert 8, 8 will go to the left of 12 and 16 will go to the right of 12. So after inserting, the tree will look like this. So we will see whether it is a max heap or not. So just check at the node that is 25. 25 is the root. Left child has lesser value, right child has lesser value. So we can say that at 25, the max heap property is satisfied. Proceed to the left node, 14. So check at 14, the child nodes are 13 and 10. And the max heap property is satisfied. Now next proceed to node 12. Check the child nodes at 12. The child nodes are 8 and 16, and we see that 16 value is greater than the 12 value. So we can say that the max heap property is not satisfied here. If it should be a max heap, then 16 would be at the top of root, that is at the place of 12, 16 would be there, and at the place of 16, 12 would be there. So we can say that this is not a max heap. Now next proceed to last part, that is part number 4, and the elements are inserted in order 25, 14, 13, 16, 10, 8 and 12. So we keep on inserting elements. First insert 25, then 14 will go to the left of 25 and 13 will go to the right of 25. After that the elements are 16 and 10. 16 will go to the left of 14 and 10 will go to the right of 14. Now the next elements are 8 and 12. 8 will go to the left of 13 and 12 will go to the right of 13. So after creating this tree, we have to check whether it holds the property of max heap or not. So we start with node 25. Yes, it holds because the left and right childs have value lesser than 25. Keep on checking at node 14. So at 14, we see that the left child have values higher than the 14 value. So we can say that the max heap property is not satisfied. If it should be a max heap, then we have to replace 14 with the 16 value. But at present, the given tree is this, so we can say that it is not a max heap. So by checking all the 4 cases, we can say that only first part will satisfy the property of max heap. So this is the example. Now again, let's take another example to insert an element in a max heap. So let's take an example. Here there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 nodes are here. 90 at the root of max heap, and all the elements are becomes the leaf nodes. So we can say that this is the max heap. Since 90 is the root, the left child is 89, right child is 70, so property satisfied. Now let's keep on checking at node 89. Left child is 36, right child is 75. So these two values are lesser than 89, so the property is satisfied. Let's keep on checking at node 36. Left child is 21, right child is 18, so the property is satisfied. Now let's proceed to node 75. It have only one child, that is left child, and its value lesser than the 75, so the property is satisfied. Now next move to node 70. It has left side 63 and right child 65, and all the values of 63 and 65 are lesser than 70. So we can say that this is the max heap. So the insertion operation is performed if we want to insert a particular node into a max heap. So there are some steps that need to be followed. First, insert the new node as last leaf node from left to right. Then compare the new node value with its parent node. If new node value is greater than its parent, then swap both of them. Repeat step 2 and step 3 until new node value is less than its parent node or new node reaches to root. So let us take an example. We take an example. So just take this example. This is the heap that we have constructed. And suppose we are going to insert any particular element. Suppose we are going to insert the value 85 into this heap. So where this 85 value will place? It will place here, because we keep on inserting to the left and right, left and right, left and right. So this place is free here. If any elements come, then it will be placed here. And if at the same time another elements, it will go to the left of this. The next element came, it will go to the right of this. Again, next element came, go to the left of this. Next element came, it will go to the right of this. So since we are only going to insert 85, so 85 will go to the right of 75. Now the tree will look like this. 85 will be placed here. But after inserting, we have to keep check that whether the max heap property is satisfied or not. So since 85 value is greater than 75, so if we are inserting this into a max heap, then we are going to swap this value because the root had the larger value than both the childs. So we are swapping 75 with 85. 85 becomes the root and 75 becomes the right child of 85. So this way, previously 85 is here, and after swapping, 85 becomes the at the place of 75 and 75 comes at the place of 85. So the tree will look like this. Okay. So here the new node value 85 is greater than its parent value. Then swap both of them. And after swapping, the tree will look like this. Now again, compare new node 85 with its parent value. And the parent value is 89. So since there is no problem because 89 is greater than 85, so we don't need to swap. The new node value is smaller than its parent node, so we stop insertion process. Finally, the max heap after insertion of new node with 85 is as follows. It means the max heap is this after inserting the value 85. After inserting the value, we have to keep on checking to satisfy the property of max heap. And if the max heap property is satisfied, then we can say that yes, the max heap is completely justified. And if it is a max heap, then it should hold the property of binary tree. So this is the topic that I have discussed today.